sound check. Let's start, everybody. Give me a second. As always, we have a 20 seconds delay on the chat. There you go, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders. As always, this is FXPassion broadcasting you live on YouTube, and this is Forex Trading Course 101. Remember, trading is a learnable skill when we learn in the correct way. The three pillars. Pillar number one is the market. Pillar number two is the strategy. And pillar number three is the big one. It's called the trader. And as always, everybody, if this is you, if you are not receiving webinar notifications from the JForex platform, okay, please send an email to research@dukascopy.com and write that you are not receiving the webinar notifications. Okay, now talking about the trader, what the champion beginner traders always say. Champion beginner traders always say that I'm not going to live and die on a trade by trade basis. And of course, this is a quote from Mark Douglas. And yesterday I had a trader, you know, and he I don't even know if I should tell you the story, but it reflects the mentality of a beginner trader, right? So a junior trader comes to the office yesterday, you know, and he's all pumped up, you know, and he's saying to us, you know, like, oh, you know, I won. You know, I won. And we told the guy, you know, don't be happy. And he was like, I won. And we were telling him, you know, don't be happy. And he was like, and then he went and talked to the coach, you know, and the coach explained to him, you know, who is the coach, boss? Coach is for the one who knows the serious billions, coach is the Wendy, makes sense? It's the psychologist, it's the trading coach. So he explained to him that, you know, we are not bad people. Alright? Hello Lucas, how are you? We are not bad people, but you know, you cannot live and die on a trade by trade basis. Make sense, everybody? So if you win 1, 2, 3, don't be happy, don't get excited, you know. Why not? You know, don't you want me to be happy? If you get excited when you win, everybody, guess what is going to happen when you lose? Make sense? And again, you know, don't get sad, you know, when you lose. You lost once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, you know, don't be sad. Why not? Because you should not live and die on a trade by trade basis. And of course, this is a quote from Mark Douglas. And I have my own quote here. When the market scares the hell out of you, don't be afraid to do the right thing. Okay? What are the right things to do, Lucas and everybody else? Follow the rules, follow the strategies, follow the concepts. And remember, 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide. The webinars are not trading or investment advice. The webinars are for educational purposes only. For homeworks or questions, you have my Gmail, you have my Skype contact, and you can follow me on TradingView. That being said, everybody, rules for trading the 3 Fibonaccis. Okay, USD JPY, or everybody type a currency pair that you want. But talking about USD JPY, tell me, everybody, long or short on USD JPY. And moving forward with education, long or short, short term or long or short long term. Let me see if the market hit the A. This was the A, and it's 101. 191, 101.19, 101.19, 101.19, 101.19, come on, 101.19, and 101.19, and 101.18, so it broke the A, right, everybody? The market broke the A here. The market broke the A. This is not valid anymore, right? And up and down, up and down, up and down, right? Up and down. So what we're going to do, we need to restart. This is the monthly sub the extension, still okay. So Fibonacci, everybody, we need to draw the hello Lucas, hello Cell, hello. Oh, Mutsahit, how are you? Hello, yes, we remember you. How are you? Yes, we remember you. Long time no see. How are you? And edit levels, everybody. Original one, there you go. Green goes to green and fixed right side. Fibonacci retracement tool. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Mutsahit, how was your last travel? Where did you go? Fibonacci retracement tool. 1, 2, 3. So this is the C. Green goes to green, right? Green goes to green. And lastly, blue goes to blue. Fibonacci retracement tool. Blue goes to blue. So all red, for what matters, is the same, blue red, okay. And then the market stop us out, right? The market stop us out. Okay, one more. Let me see if the market stop us out in here. Yes, it did. Okay. So we have an up Fibonacci right now. We have a new AB boundary. ABCD, ABCD, ABCD. This would be the original one on the daily, everybody. The original one, and still I believe that, oh, it blue goes to blue. Blue goes to blue. So we have another Fibonacci retracement tool. Blue goes to blue, and there you go. This is our daily Fibonacci, everybody. I was very busy, I'm sorry about turning back to you. Not a problem, come on. You know, you told me that you travel, you know, not a problem. Okay, everybody, don't. Hello Allah, how are you? So why are we looking at USD JPY, everybody? Remember, the Fibonaccis don't work in a sideways movement, in a sideways channel. Okay? So today is rules for trading the 3 Fibonaccis part 3. Okay? Mutsahit, after the class, send me a message on Skype. What's the plan? So I know how to proceed with you. Okay, now everybody, those are the down trend lines, and this is the down trend line, and this is the Fibonacci, and sideways channel, right, something in here, and then clone sideways channel down in here, you know. Okay, everybody, the Fibonacci doesn't work in a sideways channel. Okay, when this happens, you are going to lose on the Fibonacci's most of the time on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. Make sense? Pay attention. Okay, so you are going to win with the Fibonacci in a sideways channel, but you are going to give it back to the market. The Fibonacci's from a smaller time frame, they don't work. Or the Fibonacci doesn't work in a sideways channel. Okay? Now, this is the daily Fibonacci, everybody. Right? And this is not valid anymore, not valid anymore, not valid anymore. A out, 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 and we don't have anything less. Okay? This is the last daily Fibonacci, right? Tell me, everybody, long or short? Today is Wednesday. We have 2 more days. to finish the week, and then we are going to have, starting from Monday, okay, text. And Mutsahit, contact me on Skype because we have the Black Friday promotion. Okay, talking about trading, talking about the Forex course 101 or Forex course 202. Okay, so long or short, okay, long term or short term. Okay, everybody, you want to make some pips and money, right? After getting SL is saying after, okay teacher, after lesson contact, yes, thank you very much. After getting a confirmed C and enter a trade, sometimes the market retraces deeper and reduce risk reward ratio. At that time, what is the best thing to do? Exit the trade or hanging on to it? SL, great question. What do you think? What do you think, everybody? And you need to learn. So this question, congratulations to you, SL. This question is the skill that you are moving from the beginner trader to the intermediate trader. What is the answer? And you must follow this skill, everybody. After getting a confirmed C and enter a trade, sometimes the market retraces deeper and reduce risk reward ratio. At that time, what the best thing to do? Exit the trade or hanging on? Everybody, what SL is asking, so this is the Fibonacci, the original one, and the market is going to retrace something like this. You are going to have a confirmed C, okay. You are going to enter a great entry. You are going to enter with the confirmed C, with the counter trendline break, market making a higher high, but as SL is saying, you know, the market can retrace deeper. So this was my entry. Okay, orange circle. This was my entry, and it's a confirmed C. So it's an 80% rate probability wise, right? And the market retraces deeper, and SL is asking, should I exit the trade or should I hang on to the trade? What's the answer? And the answer is a rule, and this rule, it's a skill. Those rules are non-negotiable. Oh yes, but I don't want to hear yes but. Those are the rules. Make sense, everybody? Somebody was asking me yesterday in a private class, how long is going to take me, you know, and I said to the guy, well, most likely 1 year, 1 year and a half, or never. You are never going to make it. And the guy got scared, you know, and I said, no, calm down, you know, I don't want to scare you, but I explained to the guy, you know, if you are, so why never, you know, if I'm not coachable, if I'm not listening to the mentor, if I'm not listening to the numbers, if you want, numbers don't lie, and if I'm not following the rules, I'm never going to make it. Make sense, everybody? Me too, back in time, we're all the same. I was questioning my mentors. How long does it take? How long is it going to take to me to become the professional trader? And mentors, all of them say the same. I don't know. You know, there is a statistic from the students, you know, it's Forex course 202 wise is going to take you 1 year, 2 years and a half. You know, 80% of people, me too, I'm not that smart, right? But, or never. And we have, you know, we have a small portion of students that are 6 years. You know, they finished the Forex course 202 and they are still 6 years with us, 6 years, pardon my English, you know, and they are not making it. You know, why not, boss? They are not listening. They are not following the rules. We are telling them statistically this concept is going to win 80% out of 10. You know, it's statistically proven for the last 60 years. And the guy doesn't listen to us. You know? Make sense, everybody? So, SL, great question. What is the answer? Should you hang on or should you close the trade? And this is beginner's mentality, everybody, which is okay. What is the beginner's mentality? Oh, the trade is going against me. I better get out. You know? And there is, again, one more time, there is Mark Douglas saying to you, don't die on one trade, you know? Don't live and die on a trade-by-trade basis. So, the market is going against me. You know, this is you and me, we live and die on a trade-by-trade basis. Okay? So, the understanding, everybody, and this is maybe the most important thing that I'm going to tell you today, you know, the understanding that the market is going to go against your position 80%, at least 80% of the time. I hope my English is correct. If not, please correct me. Okay? The market is going to go against your position at least 80% of the time. So if this is you, everybody, and you are expecting the market to go your way, guess what? 80% of the time is not going to happen. The market is going to retest you. The market is going to retest your position once and twice and 3 times, and then it's going to scare you, it's going to go in a deeper retracement and retest again, and then it's going to move to the extension. Earlier it is green, the green now blue goes to blue, that's now risk reward reduced. Sure, but the question is, should you exit or should you hang on? Mutsahid, Allah, Lucas, what do you think? And we learned this, by the way. Once you have found a pattern and you put the stop loss on the pattern and you have the take profit on the pattern and the market goes against you, should you exit the trade or should you stay in the trade? It's an excellent question. And the correct answer becomes the skill. Stay in the trade and trust education. Very good, Lucas. Everybody, staying in a trade, it's a skill. How is that staying in a trade is a skill, boss? Because you got scared, you get emotional, right? Oh, the market is going against me, I'm going to lose the trade, I'm going to lose money. And you mess with the trade, right? Because we have rules to follow. Yes, sir. So this is the skill, everybody. Make sense? Sustaining the... So number one, as Luca is saying, it's education. Being educated and understand that the market is going to go against me 80% of the time. And what is the skill? The skill is that I'm emotionally strong. Me and you, we are all the same. We are emotionally strong to sustain the pressure when the market goes against us. Okay? This is the learnable skill. Yes, thank you very much. You will have rules to follow. Okay? So, homework. Homework for you, everybody. Okay? Do you want to improve your trading? Homework. Homework. Check your last 30 losers and try to figure out if you have followed / obeyed, hopefully my English is correct, the rules of the pattern or not. Everybody, homework. Check your last 30 losers. What about the winners? We don't care about the winners, everybody. Make sense? Yesterday in class, you know, somebody was asking like, oh, why are we not talking about the winners and referring to the previous email, you know, oh, Passion, teach me how to make money. I'm teaching you how to make money. Before you can make money, everybody, before you can win, you need to learn, and Lucas was in the class yesterday, you need to learn how to lose less. Make sense? So this is the homework, and we don't care about the winners. The winners are not the problem. The losers are. Check your last 30 losers, everybody, and try to figure out if you have followed or obeyed the rules of the pattern or not. Maybe it's going to be an eye-opener for you, like, oh my god, you know, I lost every single time because I was messing with the rules of the pattern. Example, the Fibonacci on the daily, it's a pattern. Stop loss below or above the capital A. Okay? Yes, but I don't want to hear yes, but. Make sense, everybody? And as always, you know, you can accept what we are teaching you, you can reject what we are teaching you. You can say, oh, this Fibonacci stop loss, A capital, it's BS, I'm going to listen to this. This is the beginner trader thinking, okay? And we are not judging anybody, we are all the same. I did this, I thought like this, you know. So I'm going to say, this is the beginner trader mentality. I'm going to trade the Fibonacci and I'm going to put the stop loss below the short-term trend. Okay? So one more time. My way of thinking, everybody, is my way of thinking correct or not correct? This is the way of thinking of a beginner trader who didn't learn much, you know. It's all about education. We are not judging anybody, but I'm telling myself, you know, I'm trading the Fibonacci pattern, you know, but those rules are BS. So I'm going to trade the Fibonacci pattern and I'm going to put the stop loss below the low because I'm going to enter with an uptrend. Is my way of thinking correct or not correct? Everybody? And if you say correct, okay. If you said no, it's not correct, why not? What's the problem? And again, this is another skill. Sir, in USD/JPY we have two concepts, a sideways channel and a long-term bias. Sideways channel perceptions are showing us to sell, but the long-term bias is showing us buying. So we must wait and see what pattern will happen. Great question. What is the answer? Everybody? We learned this too? Oh, okay. So it's a great question. You have a sideways channel, right? And again, this is another skill. You have a sideways channel, everybody. It's will be up and down and up and down, and we are here right now, okay? And you have the Fibonacci maybe, you know, maybe like this, and we are here right now. What should we do? What should we do? And the answer, it's a skill. USDJ. So what Lucas is saying, everybody, is that we have two concepts, we have two patterns, okay? Lucas is saying we have two patterns, we have a sideways channel, okay, and we have a long-term bias going up, you know, and so this is the market, right? This is the market from before, right? And we are here right now. What should we do? Lucas says, well, let's wait. Well, it depends, right? It depends. What's the answer? So Lucas is going to wait, and it's okay, right? But me as FXPassion, Michael, yes sir, I'm not going to wait. You know, I'm not going to wait. And talking about the Fibonacci's, what have we learned? We learned also that we have the Fibonacci of the confirmation, right? Fibonacci retracement, Fibonacci of the confirmation, which is the same color, by the way. Fibonacci of the confirmation, and green goes to green, if I'm not mistaken, and then red goes to red. Fibonacci retracement, red goes to red. This is the new Fibonacci. And finally Fibonacci retracement tool, you know, this is the Fibonacci. So compared to Lucas, there is no right or wrong. We clarified this, everybody. Compared to Lucas, I am not going to wait and see. I'm going to trade the Fibonacci. Okay? Now, if I lose, right? Let's talk about losing. If I lose, you know? So what I'm going to do, everybody, I'm going to wait for the market to break the counter trend line, make a higher high, and I'm going to enter at the next counter trend line. Make sense? Make sense, everybody? But Lucas is saying, well, you know, give me a second, where are we? But what Lucas is saying, well, you know, the market is, so the market is reversing the up in here, everybody. Okay, one more time. So those are the patterns, right? The market is reversing right now. The market is reversing, so once the market is going to break the counter trend line and make the new retracement, Lucas is saying, well, I'm going to short the market. So there is no right or wrong. Somebody is going to short the sideways channel, and somebody like me is going to go long on the Fibonacci. Yes, but this Fibonacci is inside the sideways channel. So, oh, but the Fibonacci is inside the sideways channel. Yes, so what's the answer? And the answer is the skill. Everybody, somebody is going to wait, somebody is not going to wait. Make sense? Who is going to win, who is not going to win, what's the probability? Everybody? Nobody knows the answer to the question, what should we do? So, talking about the skill, right? Just today, everybody, just today, skills. Let's talk about skills that you must acquire. You know, skills of a professional trader. Okay, just a few, there are many. Number one, you know, obey 100% the rules of the pattern traded. No exceptions. If my English is not correct, please correct me, everybody, okay? So those are the rules of a professional trade. Obey 100% the rules of the pattern traded, no exceptions. Sir, but the Fibonacci doesn't work in a sideways channel. Exactly. Okay. Now, what is about now? So this is the answer, everybody. Trade what you see. Don't trade from assumptions. You know, I'm not sure if my English is correct. Don't trade from assumptions. Oh, I am assuming that the market is going to fall. Well, maybe yes, maybe not. Everybody, trade what you see. Don't trade from assumptions. So trade what you see. You know, you have this visual, right? Can you short the market on this story we talked about, and we learned about the different stories? You know, we learned about that you need to be more selective. We learned about that it's not everything is the same. No, it's not. We learned about probability thinking. So can you short the market? You know, trade what you see, right? Trade what you see. Give me a second, everybody. Trade what you see. Okay, and delete this one, delete this one. Trade what you see. Trade what you see. Okay, trade what you see. Well, let's go on the weekly, right? We're going to have a better visual. Trade what you see from the weekly. Okay, can you short the weekly channel right now? Can you short the weekly channel or the daily, for what matters, everybody? Can you short it right now? I would wait for get to 113,940 to go loss. To go short and stop loss. Okay, very good. Daily chart one more time. 11394. Why would you oh, Santiago, why would you wait for the market? Okay, everybody, there is no right or wrong. No, I'm not saying that Santiago is wrong. I'm asking questions. I'm asking questions. So 113.940. Okay. Now, Santiago, why would you wait for the market to go to 113.94 and then short the market? Everybody, not just Santiago, but everybody else too. You know? So line, and this is the weekly chart, edit coordinates 113.940, right? Why would you wait for the market to come to 113.94 and then short it? Okay, let's make an even more specific question, everybody. What do you think, right? There is no right or wrong. We clarified this. If the market hits 113.94, is this a signal to go short? Yes or no? And if yes, why? Higher probabilistic of getting it right because it's a pullback. A pullback on what? Everybody. So one more time, those are everybody. Those are the questions we are talking about. The skill. Those are the questions that you are learning, you know, and you are upgrading your knowledge. Makes sense? This is how you define the skill. So if the market hits the 113.94, what is telling you? Trade what you see. What is telling you from the chart that this market is going to fall from the weekly perspective? And, you know, what is the market telling you? What can you see from the chart? If the market hits the 1-1, no, I'm not saying that Santiago is wrong, I'm just asking questions, you know. If the market hits 113.14, what is telling you that this market is going to fall? Lucas saying no down short-term trend to go short on the sideways channel. This is a skill. Everybody, makes sense? I'm not talking about Santiago, everybody. I'm talking to everybody. You cannot invent rules by yourself. Make sense? We are all the same. I did this too, you know. I was watching different YouTube videos, people doing different things, you know, and I would just say, oh, this is the pullback entry, you know. Make sense? Pullback from 11279. Sure, but what's the pattern, Santiago? Make sense? I'm telling everybody now one more time, you can accept what we are teaching you, you can reject what we are teaching you, Santiago and everybody else. Okay? Without the pattern, you are going nowhere. Oh yes, but the one known fine and price section and the level. Make sense? Oh, Passion, I don't believe you. Fair enough. Fair enough. You can reject what we're teaching you. Make sense? But don't come crying late, you know, next year. Oh, Passion, help me, you know. Make sense, everybody? One more time. I'm not saying that Santiago is wrong. I'm just asking questions. I'm trying to understand what pattern is Santiago trading. You know, and we can talk about extension and retracement and pullbacks, but not based on numbers. You know, 1112 is not a pattern. So Santiago, what pattern are you trading? And we are talking about skills, right, Santiago? Maybe this is going to help you, hopefully. Talking about the skills. Skills of a professional trader. Trade what you see, don't trade from assumptions. Next one, you know, next one, learn timing. Okay, learn and obey 100% the what is called timing rules. Timing rules. Okay, everybody. And one more time, as I told to Mitza, if you are interested in the Forex course 202 or have a private lessons of the Forex course 101, connect with me and ask about the Black Friday, you know. Okay, we are giving you 50% discount. Okay. And I'm sorry, there is a car passing through our office. Pullback from 112 to 79. I'm looking for a continuation. Maybe I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat, everybody. But still, here is the question, Santiago. What is the pattern that you are trading? Okay. What is the pattern that what is timing rules? SL timing rules is one of the traders challenges. Okay, so this is for the beginner trader, which you are not anymore, everybody. When you are learning the Fibonaccis, you are what it's considered an intermediate trader, not advanced yet, intermediate. Okay, so trading concept. Okay, beginner traders lose most of the time. Me too, we are all the same back in time. Beginner traders lose most of the time, not because of wrong direction, but because of wrong timing. Okay, what is timing? It was not the right time to enter the market. Because it's not made a higher high, why would you go long? Santiago, answer the question. What pattern are you trading? I'm not saying that you are wrong. Okay, Santiago, fair enough. Oh, no, I'm not saying that Santiago is wrong. Okay, but here is the question, you know. Here is the question. See everybody, we are all the same, makes sense? What Santiago is questioning, it's completely normal. And Santiago is thinking in the same way that Lucas is thinking, and it's the same way I was thinking 20 years ago. We are all the same. Make sense? We are trying to predict the future, you know. Make sense? Why? And as Santiago is saying, you know, because it's not made a hard high, why would you go long, right? So Santiago, here is the answer. You know, beginner traders lose most of the time not because of wrong direction, but because of wrong timing. Okay? Skills of a professional trader: obey 100% the rules of the pattern traded. So the sideways channel, it's one. You know, this is one story. Now, until there is the uptrend in place, everybody. Okay, until the uptrend line is in place. Okay, until the black uptrend line is in place, we are having an uptrend. Agreed? Until the uptrend line is in place, we have the uptrend. Do we agree on this, everybody? And again, those are the concepts you should learn. But I guess the market will reach us anyway. It is probabilistic, as you said. Number 2, Santiago, trade what you see. Don't trade from assumptions. Everybody, this is the skill. Don't trade for, oh, I think, you know, oh, I believe. Everybody, because one more time, it's all okay, it's all normal, you know. We've been there, I've been there, done this, you know. If I'm thinking from assumptions, then I'm going to enter the market prematurely. Make sense? Oh, I'm going to short the market right now at the 113.94 because I think that the market is going to reverse. So, and I am incurring a probability to lose, not because of the wrong direction necessarily, you know, but because of the wrong timing. Make sense? And if you think as a beginner trader, you know, oh, but this market is going to fall. How do you know? Oh, but because it fell again. So what? Can you guarantee that this market is going to fall? Somebody's typing on the other streaming platform, Passion, I don't understand. I don't understand what you are teaching. This is the sideways channel. Okay? And this sideways channel, everybody, is confirmed. We have 2 highs, 2 lows. Make sense? And the market is here. Okay? Now, remember, it's going to take you some time to acquire the skill. And what is the skill? The skill, it's called how to think. Make sense? How to think. So here comes Gianpaolo. It's always Gianpaolo, right? And Gianpaolo is saying, well, I'm going to short the market right now because this market is sideways. Right? Now, Gianpaolo, it's not wrong on the direction. Gianpaolo is not wrong on the direction. Why not? Because the direction is based on the pattern. Make sense? So me as a beginner trader, I'm going to see this one, and I'm going to see the 2 bands, and even though the market's making hard highs, hard lows, I'm going to short the market based on the assumption. So I'm going to short the market right now, up in here, and based on the pattern, my direction is not wrong. Make sense? But Gianpaolo is going to enter the market, and then the market is going to do something like this, and Gianpaolo is going to lose. Make sense? Gianpaolo is going to lose. How do you know? Because Gianpaolo shorted an uptrend. This is how we know. So yes, of course, it's all probability thinking, but when you are shorting up in here, you are still shorting the uptrend. Agreed, everybody? It's never broken 11456 for past 3 years. Look what happened on October. Santiago, you are free to not to accept what we are teaching you. Make sense? Everybody? Believe me, I understand what you are telling, okay? Make sense, everybody? You are free not to accept this what we are teaching you. Sir, in the monthly bias we have an up original Fibonacci and confirmation Fibonacci with a confirmed C. We have the higher probability to go long on the long-term bias. Yes, so the direction is okay. The problem is the timing, you know? And Santiago, if you are not doing well, I would suggest you learn this concept. Make sense? Beginner traders lose most of the time not because of wrong direction, right? Look at 2018, look at 2019, look at 1991. You are not wrong on the direction, but you are wrong on the timing. Make sense, everybody? The short-term trend is going to tell you, and it's still going to be a probability game, the change in the short-term trend is going to tell you if this market is going to fall, yes or no. Make sense? So where do beginner traders lose, everybody? I'm going to show you some losers from the beginner traders, and those losers are normal. Okay, those losers are normal. So here is, let's clone the chart. Okay, those losers are normal, you know, not for the professional trader, not for the advanced, for the beginner trader. Everybody, do we agree that the market is here? So maybe let's go on the weekly, right? Weekly, right? This is the weekly. Santiago, this is for you, my friend. Do we agree that the market is in a sideways channel here? Hit the high from 2000, not March. Hit the high in here, right? Everybody, do we agree that we were sideways here? We have a low in here. We have a low in here, right? Do we agree that we are sideways in here? Everybody? I would not take a trade since it's sideways, and I would go short if momentum picks up on either side. You know, some beginner traders, and it's totally fine, okay, because it's a skill. Some beginner traders saw, you know, this sideways channel, you know, hit the pivot point, reversed, hit the pivot point, reversed, hit the pivot point and reversed, you know. And I was telling everybody, trade what you see. This market is going to fall. How do you know? From the weekly standpoint, it's making higher highs, higher lows. And sure enough, the beginner trader did not listen. He shorted the market, and this happened. Make sense, everybody? This is one. Volume has nothing to do, everybody, in the Forex market. Okay? Some of you, you know, you can tell the other teachers, you know, volume in the Forex market. Make sense? The Forex market, everybody, is not the stock market. Okay? Volume and volatility. Now, USD JPY, it's one where the beginner trader lost. And this loser, everybody, it's not acceptable from the advanced trader. Those losers are not acceptable anymore. Passion, but why? Because you shorted an uptrend. That's why. Make sense, everybody? You shorted an uptrend. Okay? You cannot short relevant highs, relevant lows. So, relevant low from the daily, relevant high from the daily, relevant low from the daily, relevant higher high from the daily, and you are shorting the market in here. Those losers are not acceptable from the advanced trader. Are acceptable if you are a beginner, are acceptable if you are intermediate, but advanced traders, those losers are not acceptable anymore. Right? And sure enough, the same way of thinking, everybody, and this is the skill. You know, sure enough, CHF JPY, CHF JPY. CHF JPY monthly chart, you know, see here? See this level in here? You know? Everybody, what you should take away from this lesson, and watch this lesson a few times, okay, because there is a lot of information. What you should take from this lesson is that the same trader that is losing on USD JPY, okay, and one more time, it's a skill, you can learn this, but the same trader that is going to lose on this trade on USD JPY, the same trader is going to lose on this trade on CHF JPY. Why, boss? Why? Because we are going to think in the same way. We have habits on how we think. Make sense? And when somebody is sending me an email, boss, teach me how to make money, I'm replying to the email, you need to learn how to lose less. And you are going to lose less once you change how you think. Make sense? What is the common sense, everybody? If you are in the markets 2, 3, 4 years and you are not doing good, change the way how you approach the markets. Make sense? I mean, this is common sense, right? If you don't change, everybody, how you approach the markets, and you don't have the result, you know, until you change your approach, nothing is going to change. Make sense? And what is the difference in the Forex course 101 and Forex course 202? In the Forex course 101, beginner traders, me too, back in time, we were thinking, oh, it's the market. Oh, it's the market, you know, the market did this to me, you know, and the market and the broker, you know. Forex course 202, we have an understanding that it's not the market, it's us. This is also sideways, why would you trade? Right? Right, Santiago, it doesn't make any sense. But if I would short the market, see everybody? Passion, what do you suggest? I suggest to everybody, Santiago, you to give yourself a year to learn. Make sense? Give yourself a year, okay? Stop thinking and start listening. I mean, I'm talking to everybody if your trading is not doing good, okay? If you are losing accounts, if you are drawdowning, if you are not making it, okay? Stop thinking and start listening. Make sense, everybody? Now, if you have the numbers, then it's okay. Not a problem. Lucas, this is homeostasis. Well, what is homeostasis, Lucas? I'm speaking so I can learn. Sure, absolutely. Absolutely. where is the slide, everybody? Where is the slide? Where is the slide? Give me a second. Where is the slide? Okay, so where is the slide? Okay, everybody, so if you're interested in having private classes of the 101, okay, send me an email or Skype. Okay, so we have it's not 3 weeks ago, so it's 2 weeks ago. Talk to me. Oh, I'm interested in the private classes 101. What's the price? Okay, Forex course 202, same story. And if you are not interested in education, everybody, if you just want to trade, send me an email or Skype that you want to join the New York trading session or the Tokyo session. Make sense? And before we finish, everybody, you know, what is the next level? And remember, if your way is not working, why don't you try ours? Right? If you want, so how can we help you? Next level. If you want quicker results and not waste 3 to 4 years to figure out the market, ask for private lessons of the Forex course 101. Time is an issue, why would you waste it? Once you are over the Forex course 101, as Lucas is, you know, join the Forex course 202. And this course is a must. As Lucas is learning, everybody, we are not stupid, but we are lacking some specific knowledge, and this knowledge is your next level, and it's called institutional trading. Make sense? If you don't like coaching and if you don't like education, you just want to trade, you can join the New York session or the Tokyo session. Okay? Just send me an email or Skype and we are going to talk about. Okay? Thank you, sir. Thank you, Passion. Subconscious force, so keep you doing. You got it, right? But you're going to see next one. Thanks, sir. Thank you. Enjoy the discussion. Probabilities that now can you be wrong? Okay? Okay, everybody. See you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, stay strong and learn with passion.